Welcome back to my channel, where I look at different strategies for success in high stress environments. Today, we'll be checking out the world of decision making under pressure. In high-stakes situations, where quick decisions can be the difference between success and failure, life and death. Effective decision-making methods are crucial. One such method that's currently gaining traction is recognition prime decision making, or RPD. RPD helps professionals make rapid decisions by drawing on their past experiences. It's like mental pattern recognition, where they match a current situation with something that they've encountered before, enabling them to choose a suitable action quickly without extensive deliberation. Whether it's in hospitals, in the military, or during emergencies, RPD allows professionals to navigate time constraints and uncertainty with confidence. But RPD isn't the only approach. Another method gaining attention is heuristic strategies. Heuristic strategies are a simple rule of thumb that focus on key information, making decisions easier in high stress settings. Research indicates that professionals, such as judges, often rely on these strategies rather than complex, analytical methods when under pressure. Now you might be thinking, really, David? Get out of here. If so, let's have a look at the findings of a study done by Dami in 2003. But before we get into the results of the study, let me first clue you in on what Franklin's rule is. Franklin's rule is a method used to make decisions by adding up the values of different clues or pieces of information. If the total is above a certain number, it suggests one decision. If it's below, it suggests another. This rule involves looking at all available clues to make a decision. However, in this study it was found that judges often use fewer clues, relying instead on a simpler approach called matching heuristics, which still often accurately predicted their decisions. The study revealed that judges frequently base their decisions on earlier judgments, rather than the specifics of each individual case, suggesting a preference for simplicity over complexity in real-world situations. If you look at the yellow column where Franklin's rule was used compared to the matching heuristics model on the right, the numbers almost match in every row except for punitive, where there was quite a difference. However, and it is a big however, it's essential to consider the limitations of this research. While it sheds light on judicial decision making, it may not capture the full complexity of real life scenarios. The study might not fully capture the complexity of real life judicial decision making because it focuses on a simple heuristic model, which suggests that judges often rely on early decisions made by others rather than a detailed analysis of each case's specifics. It was observed that judges' reliance on decisions made by police, by prosecutions and previous benches might not be based on the actual merits of the case, indicating a potential oversight of important case characteristics. That means the observers wouldn't really know what's going on in the judge's mind. Maybe they're very good at processing information rather than doing heuristics as suggested by the observers. The research is limited to the context of bail decisions in two courts, which raises questions about whether these findings can be applied broadly to other types of judicial systems or different court systems. The study's methodology, which compares a simple heuristic to a more complex model, might not account for other decision-making processes that judges use, including those influenced by personal biases or external pressures. So how can professionals enhance their decision-making skills under pressure? Serious games that utilize stress exposure training offer one big solution. These games simulate high-stress situations, allowing professionals to practice making sound decisions in a safe environment. This puts them in stressful situations to practice making good and sound decisions in a safe way. The findings are important because they show that games can be a good way to train firefighters to handle stress better, which can help make them safer decisions in real-life emergencies. This idea could also be useful for training people in other jobs where making quick, stress-influenced decisions is crucial, like in surgery and in SWAT teams. Additionally, decision support systems, or DSS, provide invaluable assistance by offering data and offering suggestions to aid decision makers under stress. But sometimes people may not use them correctly. And if they're feeling really stressed and under the pump, this may go completely out the window. When decision makers are under stress, they might not think clearly, or they may miss important information. DSS can provide necessary data and suggestions to make better decisions in these situations. By offering structured approach to evaluating options, DSS can help reduce confusion and help reduce pressure on decision makers, making it easier for them to choose the best course of action, even when they're feeling stressed and under the pump. For example, imagine a hospital where doctors have to make quick decisions about patient care in an instant. DSS can help by quickly looking at the patient's information and comparing it with a lot of the other patient's data. And this would help suggest the best treatment options. These help doctors make better decisions, especially when they're under a lot of pressure and need to act fast. This sounds like a possible precursor to AI, doesn't it? But amidst all these methods, it's super important not to overlook the impact of individual coping mechanisms. Anyway, we must remember that different people handle stress differently, and it also affects how well they make decisions. Some stress can actually make decisions better, but too much can make things drastically worse. This is why I emphasize taking a nap to refresh, to recharge, and to reinvigorate before you snap back into action, making important decisions. Overall, there are lots of ways to make decisions in a high-stress job, like using RPD, Heuristic Strategies. Serious games use stress exposure training, DSS, coping theories, and machine learning. These are all designed to help people to make the best possible decision when the pressure is on. In conclusion, mastering decision making under pressure requires a diverse toolkit, from RPD and heuristic strategies all the way through to serious games and DSS. Each method plays a vital role in helping professionals excel when the stakes are high. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights in thriving in high-stress environments. Until next time, stay calm, remember to breathe, and keep making those tough decisions. This is David Lindsay, your integrated health and vitality expert, signing off.